Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
What is going on, guys? My name is Joe.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. So today is an exciting day. So we're going to be doing a follow-up review on Ruddy Man Grooming. And we did do, obviously, an initial review for him where we really broke everything down. Today, we really want to focus on some newer, some classic scents, but most of them are newer scents to the collection.
Right. And we'll post that video right on over here. It'll pop out. So definitely take a look at that. That was a great video because we had Jimmy actually as a guest and that we included in that video. And he gave a great breakdown of his liquid summer butter. That is absolutely phenomenal. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And then, of course, as you guys can see, if you did not make it to our stream this past Thursday, we are showing off some brand new merch that we have. So please make sure you check out our website, beertalkwithkyleandjoe.com, if you're interested in any gear, as well as checking out any of our affiliates that we have as well. So before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll be right back after this intro. All right, guys, thanks so much again for joining us. So like we mentioned before, we have done a review for Ruddy Man before. Like I said, we will post that right above here either way. And of course, one thing that I do want to mention, though, a quick disclaimer since our last video, is that Jimmy has taken out grapeseed oil from his product. So there is a slight change as far as the ingredients go, but guaranteed, promise you that the Feel and Beard is still absolutely phenomenal. You'll see how much we actually raved about it in that video, so please go check that out for sure. Diving right into these scents, we have major amount of scents that we're going to cover, so we're going to kind of whip through them, but we have tested them out through a long duration of time, so we're excited to break down each and every one of them. The one thing about Jimmy and his products that you guys should know if you have not experienced Ruddy Man yet is that they put a lot of time and work in their artwork. So as we cover each scent, we'll go over like the presentation of the bottle that way. I think it'll just be easier to do that and it'll flow a little bit better. But for a 1 ounce pot of oil, you'll get that for $18. And then make sure you check out the website for any additional prices on the other items that he also produces. Beer Talk 15 will actually save you 15% if that is something that you're interested as well. So let's dive right into our first scent, and I'm going to go ahead and kick us off with this summer scent. So I believe that this is a seasonal scent, so I don't think it will be around long. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, you might want to grab it now. So that is none other than Legendary. And that is what the bottle looks like. And again, just amazing artwork there. And I believe the artwork and the drawings are done by Jimmy's wife, who is very, very talented, as you can see there. So the profile on that, you're going to get an orange sherbet and waffle cone. I'm going to take a breather. Kyle, why don't you go ahead and let us know your thoughts on this scent?
Yeah, it's exactly like it sounds. Super sweet scent. If you're not into sweet scents, you will not like this. I enjoy it. Not something I can wear every day, but Jimmy nailed it. It is definitely that orange sherbet and waffle cone. Here's what I really like about it. They're truly mixed. You're not smelling like that cake waffle cone or that orange sherbet too much. Perfectly mixed. Again, if you like sweet scents, you would really enjoy it.
Yeah, this scent packs a nice, refreshing scent right off the bat from that orange sherbet. Like Kyle mentioned, very sweet. So if you're not into sweet stuff, I would probably shy away from it. However, though, I really like the uniqueness that it brings with that orange tartness and then the sweetness, of course, from that waffle cone. Very fun scent, very summer-like, definitely enjoyable there. So All right. So the next scent that we are going to cover is called Ruddy Man.
If you want to read the description, I'll show it off.
Okay. And that is redwood apple tobacco, and a leather apron. This scent is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And what I get right off the bat when I smell from the bottle is I do get that leather apron. Leather is a stronger profile, so of course it is going to kind of dominate a little bit. But I really thought that Jimmy did an outstanding job of including that redwood and that apple tobacco. The apple tobacco is going to be on that sweeter side, and it definitely smells more like a red apple, not a green apple. And then that redwood just adds just a nice woodsy type feel that you get, like maybe like a little spice from it as well too. Very well blended. I absolutely love this scent.
Yeah, really well blended. The biggest standout in this one is the leather. You pick the leather apron, you pick it up right away. I would imagine this is what Jimmy smells like, rocking that leather apron all the time. Maybe that's what he was going for. But no, this is a nice scent. You got to like leather to enjoy it, but the best way to describe it is it's a manly leather scent, pretty rustic as well, but I like it. I definitely enjoyed this one.
Yeah, if you look at the artwork, that's Jimmy. That's definitely Jimmy. So
Right.
I think he specifically made a collaboration of himself. So. All right. So this is an absolute fun scent that we're going to talk about next, and that is none other than Chin Music. And that is what the bottle looks like there. Kyle, why don't you go ahead and read the profile on that one?
Yeah. So this one's really fun, like Joe said. Grass, dirt, tobacco, leather, and popcorn. So this one is way out there. Chin Music, obviously, like Joe showed, that baseball theme. This one's probably my second favorite out of all. I should say my second favorite out of all of these, but probably my favorite out of all these new ones. Honestly, it's exactly what it smells like. It smells like kind of like being at the ball game. You get that popcorn scent. You get that outdoor grass, dirt type of scent. If you're looking for something different that's enjoyable, that scent profile wise isn't way out there, this one would be something for you.
Yeah. The grass and the dirt in the bottle is what stands out the most to me. I only got this in my beard one time, but I was able to get a little hint of the popcorn, which was good. I'm glad that wasn't, dominant in there, because when you have those food scents, you kind of tend to start to get sick of it. Whereas with the earthiness that you get from the dirt, and then really a fresh cut morning grass is what I got out of it. And it was just really nice. And then the leather is in there, adds a nice little touch as well to really give you that American pastime feel, as what baseball should. So, all right. So the next one that we're going to talk about is actually an oldie but a goodie, and that is none other than Shipwreck. And that one is what it looks like right there.
Yep. Shipwreck is coconut, lime, and sandalwood. So a very classic profile. This one's very summery. What stands out on this one a lot is the coconut. You have to be a coconut fan to like this. Coconut, I like it, but at the same time, it's a take it or leave it for me. I just can't wear it every day, but when I'm in the mood for it, this is definitely a go-to as far as that goes. But it's a great summer scent.
I get suntan lotion honestly when I smell this one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, definitely. I think when you have the coconut, lime, and then the sandalwood blended together, it gives me that suntan lotion type vibe. Definitely tropical. I think the coconut maybe takes over just a little too much. I would have liked the lime to stand out on its own just a little bit more, but that is something that is a little hard to do when you have a citrus like that. But I do wish the coconut was maybe toned down just a little bit. But definitely, I get like a suntan lotion vibe out of that. So if you're wondering, like, well, what does a summery island scent mean? I think the best description and comparison for me is a suntan lotion.
Gotcha.
All right. And the next scent that we're going to talk about is Southern Gent. And that is what it looks like there. Now, I have this also in a body wash, and Kyle, I believe you do as well. And the scent profile on this is going to be peach, fir, and amorous. This one is a very interesting scent for sure. I actually love it in a body wash more than I do in an oil. I really feel like it goes really good as a shower scent. That fur just really packs like that outdoor type punch. Think of like a pine needle type tree. And then the peach does add a good summery freshness to it. I do like that it is a fresh peach. So I really think it's balanced really well. I really liked it in the body wash, which is another good product that Jimmy provides as well.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of peach scents, especially in the summer, which obviously makes sense. I'm the opposite though. I enjoyed it in the body wash. I liked it more in the butter. This was a great overnight scent for me. It was very calming. But I think Joe nailed it. It's a fresh peach scent. You do pick up the fur and things like that. But again, if you're into peach type scents, you're going to enjoy it. It's not overly sweet, which I like. It's not like a candied peach type of scent.
Right. There you go. All right, so this next scent is going to be Small Batch Bully. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is somewhat on the newer side. I know it's a scent profile I'm not as familiar with until I got it in the beard.
Yep.
So this one is going to be dry bourbon, aged oak, and subtle clove. Now, when I read this would not be something that I would normally buy. It just does not fit my palate as in regards to my scent profile choices. Bourbon can be overpowering and you kind of get that, too much of an alcohol type scent. And when you smell it, you really feel like you've just been partying for days. And then clove is just a profile that I normally can't stand. Now, with this specific scent, Jimmy may have changed my mind a little bit on some of these profiles. I really like the balance that he did. This is the scent that I actually currently have in beard right now. It has gone beyond 8 hours of me being able to smell it. I'm definitely in the double digits with that. So it's a strong scent, but it's still something that really only you're going to smell with you during the day. The bourbon adds a nice spice. It's very warm. What I really like about it the most is that I actually get the aged oak the most, which really resembles that bourbon oak barrel type profile that you really like. And then the clove, luckily I didn't really get the clove too much, honestly. And maybe it's there to kind of elevate the other two, but for me the aged oak really stood out. I actually really enjoyed this one a lot more than I thought that I would.
Gotcha. So I'm not a bourbon fan. So I got to say that to begin with. I only wore this once. I'm not a fan of this scent. I will say in bottle, it's super strong bourbon wise. Almost you're picking up that alcohol, not just the bourbon flavor, but the alcohol as well. A lot of people like that, which I definitely know. So I'm not going to say I don't recommend it. You just got to be a bourbon fan. It's not my style. It's very strong. Especially in bottle. It does calm down nicely in beard and you get more of like the clove and the more manly undertones, but that bourbon hits you strong. So if you're a bourbon fan, I think you would really like it. It's just not my cup of tea, but I think it was well done. If you're going to do a bourbon scent, go all the way. That's the way I look at it.
Okay. All right, so we got 3 more. I know we're trying to truck along here, but these last 3 are actually going to be collaborations with some members of the bearded community. And because Jimmy was nice enough to still send these out, we wanted to make sure that we covered them as well, really out of respect. So the first one that I'm going to show off, and Kyle, actually, I don't know if you ended up getting this one. I know you weren't familiar with it, but it was Party Crasher. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just go ahead and briefly talk about it. Let's see if I can get focus there. Not work. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. So as you can see, the awesome artwork there. And this is going to be a collaboration with our good buddy, Andrew Carlisle. And his profile that they came up together is going to be leather, pomegranate, earth, and rainforest air. So a very unique sounding scent. For me, I will say the leather takes over quite a bit, which for me was just a little unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a lot of that earthiness and rainforest air, but I know Andrew's a huge leather fan, so I know that this is a scent profile that fits absolutely perfect for him. Over time in the beard, the leather does wear down, and then some of those other profiles do start to come out a little bit. But when you smell from the bottle, I get a lot of the leather right off the bat. So if you're big into leather, this will be a good one for you. And then speaking of leather, the next one is going to be Derby Day, which is in collaboration with none other than Ken from Bluegrass Bearded. And as you can see, that's what it looks like there. So, of course, Ken is from Kentucky. And, of course, it makes sense that it's themed around the Derby. And you got the horses there on the label there. And the profile on that is going to be leather saddles, mint juleps, and a rose garland. Kyle, what was your initial thoughts on this one?
So it smells, I pick up a lot of leather and I pick up a lot of floral, which again makes sense because it's the Derby. So if you're into that, you will like it. I'm okay on it. Considering it is, a Derby scent, I think they nailed it. It's just not my exact profile, but it was good. It was definitely enjoyable. It calmed down in beard. It's a little strong in bottle, but it calmed down in beard. But it was something I liked. I know Ken is a big leather fan. So for what they were going for, I think they nailed it.
Yeah, dude, I don't have much more to add on that. I think what they wanted to do, it was perfect. So if you're into floral, if you're into leather, pick up this scent. This is not going to be a scent that is for everybody, but really that's what a collaboration is. When you do a collaboration, you're going to put your spin on it and something that you like with the hopes that everyone else who tries it enjoys it as much as you do. So yeah, if that's a profile for you, go ahead and grab that. I think they nailed it for what they were going for. Just wasn't fully what I would go for. So, all right. And then the last one is going to be none other than Cookie Queen. And if you can guess, that is going to be Ken's wife, Mel, Mrs. Bluegrass, and the collaboration that they did together, which is really cool. So you have a husband and wife collaboration. And this is going to be strawberry cookies. Now, this one I will say is probably a little bit more up my alley. If you look at us, you could probably tell that we really enjoy cookies. And when you make it strawberry cookies, I think you add a very unique touch. I have not ate strawberry cookies before. I admit that. But the smell of it is really good. You get nice, fresh strawberries, but you get that bakery type smell to go with it. I really enjoyed it. It's a really, really fun scent for sure. Not an everyday wear because it's on that food spectrum, but definitely something that you can pop in once in a while and really get a smile on your face for that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. It's a sweet scent, obviously. Really nice, really subtle in a way, considering strawberry cookies, that is a loud profile. To me, I'm picking up more raw cookie dough, which I really like. I don't know if you are, Joe, but I really like it. Like you said, it's not an everyday wear for me either. But when I'm in the mood for something like that, it's definitely a go-to.
Yep. Awesome. So we finally reached the end, but that is pretty much the majority of what Ruddy has to offer between both of our videos. So again, check out our previous video that we've done for Jimmy. Again, he gives a great explanation on his summer butters, which is a liquid formation of a nighttime butter or a daytime, depending on how you like to wear it, which is very cool. A lot of good information. And then, of course, again, Beard Talk 15 is going to save you 15% off on any beard item. That is an affiliate discount, so we do get a kickback, of course. But if you choose to use our code, we greatly appreciate it. Kyle, any last words?
I was just going to say Ruddy is an unbelievable company, top notch all the way, not just Jimmy and his wife because they're amazing, but the products as well. Can't recommend them enough. It's absolutely, in my opinion, an underrated company. And from what I can see, they do pretty well. I still think they're underrated. If you haven't given them a try, please do because phenomenal products. Yeah, that's pretty much it though, guys. That's all the time that we have for you today. As always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Oh my God, I forgot our saying for a second. Cousin's out anyways.